watching Monty TV. I'm Jackie Karsh, sitting down now with Andrew Peterson. He's the founder and CEO of Signal Sciences, which provides comprehensive threat protection for applications and the web. What's the different approach to security when you're working with software like the cloud?
Yeah, so the difference is a lot of where people have been investing their security budgets in the past has been to protect the physical hardware that they have on a system. So when you talk about going to the cloud, basically means that you no longer have that hardware that you actually have to protect. And so what that means then is that security folks, when they're actually building new systems in the cloud, they have to think about how they invest their architecture and invest in building their security programs in a different way. So software becomes a much bigger component of what their risk is, and that's where we're starting to see a lot more investment actually go into those spaces.
What's your strategy when it comes to cybersecurity?
The strategy is really, historically, security has been just something that's lived just in the security team. And that security team is kind of off on their own and making sure that everything is secure.
You call the IT guy, right?
Yeah, right. Like you call this a security person. And for us, we say, look, who's actually building the software? Who's building these sort of websites and applications? It's developers. It's operations folks. And so what we've really focused on doing is making sure that the user of our product is really both the development teams themselves and the security teams, so that they're really starting to be able to work together to secure something that the security team really doesn't have control over in the first place.
And who are the hacker profiles now?
I don't think the hacker profiles have really changed that much over time. You tend to hear in the media that it's much more around state-sponsored attacks, and there's very sophisticated attackers when they're trying to attack different systems. Look, those exist, but right now, the tools to be able to execute attacks are becoming cheaper. You can find tooling, you can find methods to do this online in ways that make it so the barriers to entry to becoming an attacker are much lower at this point. So you're seeing the number of attackers be able to increase over time, and they're using modern technology just like we're trying to use modern technology to actually stop them.